Hey, what's up everybody? Darth Ponte here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Diamond Select Iron Giant figure. For more pictures on the Iron Giant that I've already taken, check me out at Darth Ponte on Instagram. So I was pretty excited to get this figure, and it's actually my first Diamond Select figure. I normally avoid them just because of their giant ugly packaging, and normally their articulation is it usually inferior, at least with regards to their Marvel and Star Wars figures, than in comparison to the Black Series and Marvel Legends lines. But nobody else is doing an Iron Giant figure. I came across them at a comic shop in Moncton, New Brunswick, and I just paid 45 bucks for them, so I was super happy. I was literally earlier that day just saying how I wish they would do some Ready Player One merchandise. Not to say that Iron Giant is from that movie originally, but that movie definitely made me love him a little more. So when I found him, it was a no-brainer, and I grabbed him. I got him in a nice Superman pose here. So let's see what he comes with. He comes with himself. He comes with this removable Superman-style logo. He comes with the little buddy here that he sits on his shoulder. He's actually got a magnet in his butt, he's got a little metal screw in his butt, and there's a magnet in the shoulder, so he just sits on top. And I think, yeah, it's just on this one. It's just on that shoulder. Obviously, the way he's looking at him would make sense. He comes with 3 sets of interchangeable hands. He comes with 2 fists, 2 open hands, and 2 flat hands. His articulation is pretty simple, but, you know, he's simple. He's simple in himself, so he doesn't really need anything complex. By any rate, his articulation is exactly what you want him to have anyway. But I think the coolest bit about him is that his eyes light up. There's a switch on his back here, and right as my camera starts to dim, you can't really even see it that well. But yeah, if you can see right there, his eyes light up. In actual darkness, they light up really well and give him a nice glow. His actual whole head will kind of start glowing and emitting light from underneath. Because I would imagine it's just from the neck, there's just a light bulb in his head. Which I think is kind of funny. Kind of like his brain, I guess. Yeah, I like that. I was very excited when I saw that. It wasn't a feature I was expecting or even really thinking about, but when I saw it, it just made him even better. So yeah, let's take a look at his paint job here. So that's the Superman logo. It looks a little worn because they found it at the junkyard. It's got 2 clips back there. So his paint job is pretty simple. He's just got 2 tones of gray. This light gray and this darker gray for the other parts and the accent pieces, like on the rivets and stuff there. Fingers, joints. Yeah, I think he looks perfect. Just, you know, they designed him exactly like in the movie. Plural, all of his different appearances. So yeah, let's take a look at his articulation. So his head does a full turnaround. It's got not much tilt. It goes up and down. His jaw opens up, which I really like. I wasn't expecting that either, but I love it. You can almost see it looks like he's kind of got like kid teeth almost. His shoulders are on a swivel joint there, but there's like nothing impeding it, so he's got some great range. He spins here, actually, so he can get a full 360. He's got bicep swivel. You just got to keep the arm down so it doesn't swivel in a different way. So yeah, that's nice there. He's got elbow joint. His whole forearm pops right off. I don't know if he's meant to shoot it or something. It could be, you know, like a rocket there. Put a little effect out of the back. Just love the shape of those forearms. Looks really cool. The hands pop out. There's just a few little notches on them to keep them in. And then you can swap them with any other hand. So then you can do whatever you want him to do. He's got some diaphragm swivel, which is really nice. Helps him out a lot. Full spin. I was kind of noticed it took me away for a second, just these actual screws in the hips. But either way, it's fine. He's got a little bit of hip rotation. His hips here are on a ball joint, so that's really nice. He can kind of flare in or out or do all sorts of other things. His knees are on a joint there. Kick forward and back. I wish this was cut just a little more down, just so he could get a little better of a range there. So like, I got some furniture that I wish he could sit in, but he can't quite get a 90 degree with his knee. And he's also got ankles. And I like here how there's a actual little piston there, that hydraulic, that works with his feet there, which is nice. And at the bottom there, he's got some nice kind of rocket details. So that's his articulation, that's his paint. It's pretty simple, but I love it. He's a fantastic figure, even down to the dent in his forehead for the detailing. So yeah, for a rating, honestly, I would give this guy, I give him a solid 9 out of 10. There's a couple articulation points that could be improved, but aside from that, he's perfect. Big metal dumb idiot, but he's lovable. So yeah, for a price review, I said I got him for 45 bucks. For this kind of figure, I could easily see them going for more, but they didn't, so I was pretty happy with that. I'd say he's a good buy based on that. And yeah, that's all I got to say about him. So if you liked the video, please like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at Darth Ponty, and leave a comment if there's any other figures you'd like me to review. Thanks.